Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Tarot by Melissa, and in today's reading, we're going to be looking into how your person felt the last time you guys saw each other. I'm also going to be doing, for the very first time on the channel, a sort of extended version of this reading, which is going to be uploaded to my YouTube memberships channel. And the second part of the reading is going to look into their next actions. So in this reading, we'll take a look at how did they feel the last time they saw you? And then if you're curious to know about your person's next actions with regard to your situation, you can head over to my YouTube memberships and join there to take a look at what their next actions may look like with regard to your connection. So getting into our disclaimers, do keep in mind these are general readings, so you may feel like some messages resonate quite specifically and accurately to you and your situation, while others of the messages might not. So if something feels confusing, as a best practice, just release it and let it go, and maybe just accept that that message was meant for someone else and not for you. Definitely don't twist yourself up trying to force something to fit your situation if it really doesn't feel like it makes sense for you. If you all did want to book a personal reading, all the details on how you can book one with me will be linked in the description box down below. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our pile selection. So for this reading today, we have a choice between 3 different piles. So for pile number 1, we're working with the Twin Flame Journey Tarot and this little orange calcite crystal. If you're drawn to group 2, this is going to be the Tarot in Space with this beautiful pyrite crystal. And then if you're drawn to group number 3, we're going to be working with the Disney Villans Tarot and this blue aventurine crystal. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath and think about how your person felt about you the last time you all saw each other. Go ahead and select the crystal or the deck that you're feeling the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below to locate the timestamp that will take you to your selected reading. See you there. Hey, pile number 1, if you guys were drawn to the Twin Flame Journey Tarot and this orange calcite crystal, this will be your message. So for this reading today, we're going to be looking into how your person felt about you the last time you guys saw each other. And if you want to get like a continuation of this reading, after you watch your pile, you're going to head over to my YouTube memberships where you can then see what this person's next actions will be towards you. Okay? So let's go ahead and jump right in. Pile number 1. So how did your person feel toward you the last time you all saw each other? Pile number 1. How did this person feel? The first thing I'm kind of getting here is that with that orange calcite, you all may have been in kind of like a fun, sort of creative type of environment, or maybe an environment where you were just kind of going with the flow. Something friendship or emotion, there was like emotional connection being made here, whether it was with this person or just with like other people around you potentially. All right, so we've got moving on, and then we've got, let's see, how did this person feel, please, Spirit, the last time my pile 1 viewers saw them? We have Love Yourself First coming through. Okay. Overall energy, group 1, and we will be getting a lot more info here in a moment, but we have moving on, the moon in Virgo, and then we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So I feel like this person was kind of in a place where I think that they wanted to be a bit mindful about the way that they were coming across or the way that they were navigating the situation. You know, I don't know if this person has at times had a tendency to like portray low self-esteem or make decisions based off of having low self-esteem or low self-worth. It just kind of feels like this person was trying to make healthier choices the last time you guys saw each other. Like, I do feel like this person found themselves very attracted to you, for sure. There's a lot of this like kind of soft, like kissing energy, but it's not too like scandalous, you know. I think that they felt like attracted to you. I think they felt interested in you for sure. But there was something that I feel was kind of pulling them away from you for some reason. And it has to do with them maintaining a certain level of respect, or maintaining some sort of like composure, or like the way they're viewed. I feel the self-respect energy is making me think that like they wanted to make respectable choices, whether that's like to be perceived as respectable by you or others. Because I keep feeling like you guys were in some sort of group setting, or there were other people around, like whether that self-respect energy is more internal for them, or it's like external, they want to be viewed this way, or maybe it's a little bit of both. This card as well, with moving on, it's really beautiful. So it's like this person wants to, they were feeling that they want to move on from any like heartbreak or hurt from the past, right? So if there's like unfinished business between you and this person, I do think the last time that you guys saw them, they were kind of thinking about this. Like, I just want to move on from, you know, whatever has transpired between us that could have been potentially hurtful or negative. But I think for some of you as well, it's possible that this person, maybe they are still moving on from an ex or an old partner, something like that. So let's continue, group one. How did they feel about you the last time they saw you? What was going on with them? Pile one. Ooh. How did pile one's person feel about them the last time they saw each other, please, Spirit? King of Swords. The Moon card. The Queen of Wands. Ooh, okay. And then at the bottom, we have the Lovers. Oh my gosh, they definitely felt the connection for sure with you guys. Let's pull some clarifiers here. How did pile one's person feel about them the last time they saw each other, Spirit? Clarifying this King of Wands, please. Or King of Swords, excuse me. We have cool with whatever. Clarifying this illusions energy of the Moon, Spirit. Who's walking who? Clarifying the Queen of Wands energy, Spirit. Proposal. Oh my gosh. Okay. So how did they feel about you the last time they saw you, group one? We have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck and the Six of Wands. And look, underneath this, we have a missed opportunity. This is so interesting. So like, I do kind of feel like this person, like they were trying to have kind of a laid back approach to the situation here. But I feel like they kind of low-key might regret that a little bit, because I feel like underneath it all, they feel like they kind of missed an opportunity to connect with you on an emotional level. And I feel like this person was kind of curious to do that, or wanted to do that more, if you guys haven't had a chance to do this in a while. And with the Six of Wands, here's like that self-confidence energy that's coming through as well, right? Six of Wands has to do with like being seen, you know, being in the spotlight. It also can have to do with leadership energy. So it's possible that this person was in a position where they were in the spotlight. Maybe they were working, or they, you know, were really just feeling good, getting some sort of recognition from you or maybe others that were around at that time. And this card of the Lovers is definitely telling me that this person felt like that strong connection with you. But I also feel with the Lovers being here that there was something that this person felt like they needed to make a choice about at the time. And I do feel like the choice has to do with them, like the actions that they wanted to take, right? So with the King of Swords, I can see that this person, the last time you all saw them, was kind of trying to stay cool, calm, collected here, especially with it being clarified by cool with whatever. It's like this person, it's kind of like with that crystal, like at the beginning, like we were discussing, it's sort of like they were just kind of trying to go with the flow and maintain like a very logical, maybe there was like a structured, logical sort of like energy towards you. You and this person may have had some sort of a conversation as well during this meetup. The King of Swords is kind of telling me that this person might have been really in their head about it too. Like overly being logical about it versus like really tuning into their heart space, their feelings, with the sacral being highlighted here. And with the Moon card, I think there was like an element of uncertainty for this person as well. Like, so even though they're trying to keep like a cool, calm demeanor here, I do think with the Moon there's a little bit of fear bubbling up beneath the surface for them. And I do feel like this person may not have been clear about like how to get to you or how to feel about it or what to say or what to do. And we have this energy of control and power, right? Like this talks about restraint, resistant, control and power issues, unenthusiastic, being led on, getting pulled, overwhelmed, right? So it feels like this person might have been in a situation whenever you guys met them where maybe they were being, oh, hold on a second, guys, Sorry, everyone. The timer on my oven went off, so I had to go grab that. But it's so interesting to me that the timer went off and interrupted the reading exactly as I was interpreting this card. And so, like, I say all this to say that I feel that maybe part of the problem here was that this person, you guys could have connected with them in a situation where, like, maybe they were being pulled in a lot of different directions, or they didn't know what their schedule was going to be, or they didn't know, like, you know, it's almost like there were external forces sort of dictating how this person could move around you. Does that make sense? Now, if that doesn't really resonate for some of you guys, I do think that part of it is like this person, and maybe it's both for some of you, but I think there's also like an element of this person sort of allowing their fears to dictate how they move, right? And so even though this person, again, even though they look very cool, calm, and collected externally, and they're kind of trying to give this vibe of like, oh, everything's fine, I do think that they were kind of struggling inside. There was some sort of internal conflict here about like, how do I maintain control of the situation? How do I take control of the situation? Like, what do I do? Right? They were questioning it. Now, I feel like this person really was attracted to you with the Queen of Wands. Like they saw you as being very confident, like the card says, confident and magnetic. And I'm kind of being drawn to where it says surprised gift, like maybe seeing you as kind of like a surprise gift to this person, metaphorically speaking. And I do also kind of feel like this person perceived you as being maybe a bit bold as well. Like they definitely were very attracted to you. They definitely felt like drawn to you. They thought you were hot. And I don't know if you all, my viewers, proposed something to them or if they were wanting to like propose something to you because they found you to be so attractive. But yeah, there was definitely this desire. There was like a strong pull towards you the last time you guys saw each other. They were very attracted to you, but it seemed like they were kind of trying to play it off and act like suppress that so that you couldn't really see that, you know, all the way. And definitely this person, you know, with moving on and love yourself first, I do really feel like this person, there definitely seems to be a focus on self-love for this person, whether they're consciously aware of it or not. I do think that there is an energy of self-love that's really important for this person right now, where they're still healing and trying to move forward from an old connection or maybe old stuff within this connection. And they do feel like whatever moves they make, they need to put themselves first at this time, right? I almost kind of feel like maybe for some of you, this person is not even interested in dating right now. For some of you, even though they wanted to, it's like I get this choice between like making a proposal or like walking away because out of self-love. You know what I mean? It's really interesting. All right, so let's just see what additional info we can get here about this person. How did they feel the last time they saw you for group one? And then I'll move into the bonus reading. How did pile one's person feel about them the last time they saw them, Spirit? All in. Let's work things out through the good, bad, and ugly. It's easy to leave, but I want to stay. They wanted more time with you, I feel. I think they wanted to talk more about things, but it's like they were trying to kind of maybe put off a facade here that they didn't care as much as they really did inside. I don't know. We have healing. Yes, someone is healing or needs to focus on healing. That's exactly what I'm getting, you guys. For some of you, I do kind of wonder as well, because we have Virgo energy here. I do feel for some of you, this may only be for one person or two of you, whatever, but there's also a message I'm getting about physical health and healing from addictions or healing from some sort of unhealthy, addictive energy. You know, like with Virgo being highlighted here, whatever this person has been dealing with, whether it's alcohol or drugs or whatever, I do think that they're trying to put one foot in front of the other and like do things better, do things differently, heal from this. And I think that maybe there's something about them dating or like indulging in attractiveness, people they're attracted to, that might be, maybe they feel that might pull them off course potentially, or that they're not ready for it for some of you. Now, if that's not the case, this just kind of confirms what I was saying, that this person, they may be healing from a past relationship still or something along those lines. Let's see. We also have back and forth. When you're gone, I want you back, but nothing is going to change once I get you back. Okay. Yeah, so it just kind of seemed like, oh, look at this. The best way to get over the ex or the past is to entertain something new. So I definitely see this person getting over someone from the past for sure. But, you know, we're going to see when we get into the next reading, when we look at their next actions. I do feel like this person was very attracted to you. I feel like they really wanted to ask you out. But there's something here about like them not being necessarily ready to change their energy fully, right? It's like mixed feelings here a bit, right? Because we have this energy of them wanting to be all in and work things through with you and just like dive into things with this moon energy. Like this person may have a tendency as well, I feel, to like get a little delulu about people. Like they get like a little fixated about people that they're attracted to. They may have wanted to do all of that, and we're trying to kind of pull themselves out of it as well with the King of Swords, right? But there's still this kind of mixed feeling of wanting to dive in and try it out or work things out. But then there's also this inner knowing that they have that like they're not ready to change something about themselves, or they're still needing to work through the changes. Again, self-love is coming through really, really strong with this person, group one. So let's go ahead and we're going to end the message here, group one. If you're interested in seeing what this person's next action may be toward you, head on over to my memberships and you can get the extended version of the reading over there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so that you know when I upload the next reading, and I look forward to seeing you there. Bye. Hello, my beautiful group number 2 viewers. If you guys were drawn to the tarot in space with this little pyrite crystal, this will be your reading. So today we're doing how did your person feel the last time you all saw each other in person? And then I'll be doing an extended version of this reading over on my YouTube memberships. And that extension of the reading will look into this person's next actions toward you. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to begin with some oracle decks here. So for my group number 2 viewers, Spirit, please tell us, how did their person feel about them the last time they saw each other? How did this person feel? We have desire coming through. Okay, let's get another oracle card here. How did this person feel about my group 2 viewers the last time they saw each other? Oh, we have unrequited love. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I'm going to grab this card here just to censor. Well, maybe I can use the crystal because I don't want to cover up the whole card. But all right, so group 2. How did this person feel the last time you all saw each other? So we have desire, which is the moon in Cancer, and then we have unrequited love. There is not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So I feel like this person was definitely feeling like someone here I feel like this person is attracted to you when I'm looking at this card, right? But I'm almost feeling like a lot of confusion from this person as well. Let me see something really quick here. Number 8. Let me look in the guidebook at this desire card because it's Cancer energy. So this says, desire begets reality, manifesting as a mirror image. Even a child can be a mirror of the couple. Desire is the father of action. A primal urge to move, become active. It's the first step towards creation. You know, this card is talking a lot about like children and like parental kind of stuff. I'm wondering if you and this person have like a child together, or if there might even be, for some of you, like a parent-child dynamic in this connection. So what I mean by that is, if there's like a parent-child dynamic, it may feel for you, my viewer, that like you have to really take care of this person and cater to them almost like they're a child, or this person can be feeling that way about you. But the problem with this dynamic is like, when you're in like that mom energy towards someone, it can really kill the attraction here, right? And that's kind of what I'm wondering, if this is what was going through this person's head, whether they realize it or not. I do think that they are attracted to you, but there's something about the dynamics at play here that might be kind of killing the attraction at the same time for them. I don't know. Let's just continue on. Group number 2. How did this person truly feel the last time they saw them? Spirit, please let us know. Please bring us clarity. How did pile 2's person truly feel about them the last time they saw each other? The 10 of lasers. This is the 10 of swords. The ace of comets in reverse. That's the ace of cups. 9 of planets and 8 of planets in I'm sorry, 4 of pentacles and 8 of pentacles in reverse coming up here as well. And then we do have the 3 of cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Let's get some clarifying oracles here for you, group 2. Tell us, Spirit, how did group 2's person truly feel about them the last time that they saw each other? The last time they saw my group 2 viewers, how did they feel about them? We have hello. Clarifying this ace of cups. We have cheers. Interesting. Maybe you guys were talking a lot. Let's see if that card comes up again. We have mall crawl. See, like at the bottom of the deck, this person sees you as a catch. Like they see you, like the card says, as an ideal partner or mate, marriage material, something like that. This person definitely seems to perceive you as being someone that they could have like a long-term future with. Like they see that value in you. But for some reason with them, I think that there's something about the attraction that was kind of killed during the last time you guys saw each other. Like this person with the 3 of cups in reverse, there could be some regrets here about the way they behaved. I'm also kind of wondering if this person just kind of saw you as more of a friend or sees you as more of a friend now, or something like that. But with the Three of Cups in reverse, it's kind of like a toxic dynamic that I get with this. And with the Ace of Cups here in reverse, and with Cheers as well, to me, this person, like, it seemed like at one point they were very excited to go on a date with you. Like, they thought you were somebody who had the potential for them to like go the distance with, like to build a connection with. And like this card was talking about, this desire is like what prompts us to act, right? So there was definitely this intention here, I feel, to date you for long-term potential. But the last time you guys saw each other, this person, it seemed like they felt regretful about something, or they feel like they took something too far with the Three of Cups reversed. And with the Ace of Cups reversed, there's an energy of them feeling like this is not a connection that they could pursue anymore. We also have the Ten of Swords. So there's something that happened in this whenever you guys saw them, that like they felt that you were very distant or detached, or maybe this was kind of their energy toward you as well. It's sort of like this feeling of being drained or just turned off, or like them learning something or seeing something the last time they saw you that made them feel kind of like stabbed in the back, or they felt like attacked, or they felt like just there's a disconnect here. You know, you see how like in this card, all the different laser guns are kind of pointed at her, right? So she's like on the defensive here a little bit. I feel like this person was just very distracted the last time you all saw them. I also feel like this person, like, I feel like this person could be a little bit of a player, you guys, to be honest, because like this gives me the energy of someone, like I said, they see your value, they see you as a catch. There was an energy of them wanting to take you on a date, but there's also an energy here with the Eight of Pentacles of someone who's a bit lazy or laid back, someone that doesn't really want to put in the effort that it would take to get you or to be with you in the type of connection that you may want to be in. Like, I get the sense here, because there are indicators of this here, where like maybe you, my viewer, are wanting something a little bit more serious and committal, where this person with this Three of Cups, they may not be in that headspace, hence the parent-child relationship, right? This person could just be a little bit more immature than you, or just not on that wavelength right now in their life. And so for them, they kind of want things to feel easy in this connection with the Eight of Pentacles versus having to put in that work. And with the Four of Pentacles in reverse as well, this is giving me a person who's kind of letting it go, right? They're letting this situation go, or they're not holding it as tightly to their chest as they once were. That it could have been that when you guys met them, you all were, for some reason, it feels like you guys were out on a date with them whenever this energy was there. Or I think for some of you, it could have been that you ran into this person in a place that you didn't expect to, right? So it could have also been that when you guys met or saw each other, they were sort of caught off guard, right? Like, and all these memories of them dating you or asking you out were coming back. And if they were in a situation where they couldn't really do much because maybe you just ran into them by chance with the mall crawl, that would also explain why they didn't feel like they could put in a lot of effort. And I think they were kind of shocked to see you, and also feeling bad that your energy was a little bit aloof toward them, if that's what it was. So let's continue group 2. I want to see what else we get, and then we're going to move into the extended reading where we look at their next actions. All right, Spirit. So for group 2, my group 2 viewers, please tell us their person's feelings toward them the last time they saw each other in person. Just got out of something. Okay. Tell me more. Perfectly imperfect. How did they feel, Spirit? We also have distant. A disconnect, disharmony, or an argument is currently playing a factor in your connection. You see, they definitely felt a disconnect from you the last time you all saw each other with this card of hello and this card of distant. Something was bothering them. There was some friction that they were perceiving between the both of you. And this person, they also do not want anything committal. Like, that's coming through really strong. Like, They just want things to kind of go with the flow. They want things to establish the connection to establish its own vibe. Oops. And part of this could be that this person just got out of something. To me, with this group, it almost feels like you and this person have a history together, like maybe a history of friendship or something. Maybe they're leaning on you as someone who's a healer to support them during this time if they did just get out of a breakup. I saw the star card coming through there, which also kind of made me think of healing. But how do they feel? It was just I don't think they felt that great, pile number 2. I have to be honest with you. I think they felt pretty bad. They were disconnected from you. They were not fully there, not fully present, or they felt this way about you, like that was your energy. So let's go ahead and see group 2. We're going to end this portion of the reading here. So please comment below. Let me know how this portion of the reading resonates with you. And if you did want to look to see what this person's next action or next move would be, feel free to jump over to my YouTube memberships where you can reconnect with this pile to see what comes through with that. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Let me know again in the comments how this portion of the reading resonated. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I look forward to seeing you there. Bye. Hey pile 3, and welcome to your reading. So today we're going to be looking into how your person felt about you the last time you guys saw each other in person. And then if you're interested to get an extended version of this reading, you can head over to my YouTube memberships part of the channel, where we're then going to look to see this person's next action toward you. So let's go ahead and get started. And we are going to actually begin with a couple of oracle cards here. So group 3, how did our person feel about them the last time they saw each other? How did pile 3's person feel about them, my pile 3 viewers, the last time they saw each other, Spirit? We have jealousy. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Let's get another one here. How did group 3's person feel about them the last time they saw each other? Romantic feelings. Oh my goodness. Wow. So this person definitely had feelings for you. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So whether this is like an existing romantic connection or something new that's stirring up for this person, they definitely were feeling their feels for you. Now this card is really interesting, jealousy, and then we have Pluto energy here. So were you guys with someone else? Like, or did this person not fully have access to you the last time you all saw each other? Because it's giving this energy of like, maybe them seeing you with someone else, or you kind of not being within reach of them and them not loving that. I'm also feeling like, I don't know why, like with the shadows being here, I'm thinking of that song by Justin Bieber called Ghost, or Ghost of You, I think is what it's called. I don't know if y'all know it, but the main lyrics are like, if I can't be close to you, I'll settle for the ghost of you. And it's kind of just a song that's about missing someone. I don't know if that really fits with your situation, but there's something here where I feel like this person just did not feel that they had full access to you in the way that they would have wanted. So let me see something really quick. I want to look at this in the guidebook. So jealousy devours even as one seeks in vain the consolation of honey. It may a painful reality or a no less painful fantasy, or it may be, I guess there was a typo there, it may be a painful reality or a no less painful fantasy. Pluto, the most distant star from the sun, represents darkness, strong emotions, extreme impulses, dark, uncontrollable impulses that can bring pain to self and others. Interesting. This person, yeah, it's like there's very dark deep energy here, like deep feelings, deep emotion this person was experiencing. This person's intense, or they were feeling intense the last time they saw you. And there's something about them like trying to console themselves with something else. Maybe they were trying to console themselves with another person to make you jealous, or indulging in something like, I don't know, something that to take the edge off, if that makes sense. Look at this. 3 of Swords, 8 of Swords as I'm parting the deck. So let's see, group 3. Tell us, please, how did this person feel about my pile 3 viewers? Whoop. The last time they saw each other, how did they feel? I feel like I never use this deck enough. Probably because it's hard to shuffle. All right, for my pile 3 viewers, Spirit, how was their person feeling the last time they saw each other? What is this? Strength reverse and the 6 of Coins reverse. I'm going to put them back because I just want to take one. But definitely like that strength reverse makes a lot of sense because there's something about like impatience, or like this card's talking about repressing things beneath the surface. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. How did they feel, Spirit, the last time they saw my group 3 viewers? The Lovers. Oh my gosh. The 8 of Wands in reverse. Knight of Cups reverse at the bottom. Let's grab some of these guys here for clarifiers. How did this person truly feel about my group 3 viewers the last time they saw each other in person? Clarify this Queen of Swords reverse, please, Spirit. We have Sunshine. Clarify this True Love, the Lover's card, Spirit. Hello. Clarify this 8 of Wands reverse, Spirit. Girl with the popcorn. Interesting. Okay. This energy is very mixed. I kind of feel like this person wanted to make a move with the Knight of Cups in reverse, but for some reason they felt like they couldn't. Temperance reverse. Yeah, the timing wasn't right. And maybe they were at work or something last time you saw them with the Knight of Coins. But with this Temperance card, when I'm looking at this, I'm really drawn to this Lovers, because I'm almost feeling like you and this person, from their perspective, maybe you guys come from different worlds. Temperance can sometimes talk about differences, right? And having to kind of mix the differences together to create harmony and alchemy. And obviously we have the Little Mermaid depicted here with Eric and Ariel, who come from 2 totally different worlds and have to figure out, like, they go through all this chaos to finally be together at the end. And it's widely being manipulated by Ursula, right? And so I feel like maybe for some of you all, this person really felt a connection. And I think that they wanted to, like, maybe ask you out. But there seemed like there were outside forces here that maybe were impacting their ability to do so. And I also kind of feel like this person, maybe they just weren't really feeling it in the moment. Like, it didn't feel like the right time. It didn't feel like the right opportunity. There was some sort of a disconnect here between you guys. There could have just been a lot going on for some. And again, like with this jealousy energy, I kind of feel like this person was trying to maybe they're trying to make healthier choices as well, because I do feel here with this girl with the popcorn that this person may have a tendency. We saw it with the strength card coming up before, right? I feel like this person might have like a tendency to be a little bit messy. Like they may have a tendency to be very escapist when they have feelings for someone. And with the Eight of Wands in reverse, I feel like this person might have been a little bit more aware of those tendencies where it's like, okay, I can't rush into this. The timing isn't quite right. I can't rush into this because if I do, it's going to be messy, or there could be consequences here for some reason. And so even though they felt this connection and they wanted, I feel, to pursue with the Knight of Cups, like some sort of romantic encounter with you, it just felt like it wasn't the right time, to do it. Or maybe they kind of felt like they tried to with the Knight of Cups reverse, but it wasn't successful. Then we have the Queen of Swords reverse with Sunshine. So it definitely feels like this person saw you as like maybe kind of easygoing, and there were good vibes between the both of you. But I feel like there's something about a disconnect in communication here as well. Like there wasn't a lot of great communication opportunity between the both of you, or you guys left the situation both just feeling maybe a little bit unclear still. This person definitely kind of did, I feel. So let's keep going, group 3, and see what else here. What was this person feeling toward my group 3 viewers the last time they saw each other in person? I definitely feel like they were trying to maintain like a positive, upbeat attitude for sure. How did this person feel about my group 3 viewers the last time they saw each other in person, Spirit? Tell us more. Taken, wanting to make things official. I mean, we do have like a marriage energy here. Maybe they thought you guys had a boyfriend or girlfriend, or that you were taken. Because there's definitely this jealousy energy of them like wanting to hold on to you, We have secretive. Oh my gosh. They're hiding their feelings. Tell us more, spirits, please. Just vibing, getting to know each other. Yeah, here's the confusion. This person, I think, was a little mixed up. Like, I feel like they wanted to pursue something, but they were also, like, confused about whether or not they should. Again, with this messy energy that they may have a propensity to be in. Yeah, not intentional, just flowing. So they weren't really kind of maybe they weren't, like, in the mindset when you all ran into each other to be, like, really, like, intentional with their actions, because again, it just feels, intuitively reading these messages, it just feels like there could have been some sort of outside circumstances that were impacting the moves that they could make at the time, or impacting their energy at the time potentially. So it's like they wanted to, like, there's a part of this person that wants to claim you, or that wanted to claim you, but it's like there's this energy of you just being just out of reach. And this person, when you guys saw them, they may have come across as very like aloof, or just very like they were wearing a mask maybe, or just something like that, where they were consciously suppressing how they felt at the time. So they were kind of in this vibe of just like going with the flow. But I also feel it's like just vibing is really standing out to me, because I feel like a lot of this is about the vibes of the moment, right? Like there was something about the vibes here with this person where the vibes were impacting how they felt. Not just you, but like everything that was going on. You know what I mean? And there's definitely like a perception here that they couldn't have you and they wanted to have you. But for some reason, they didn't feel good about doing anything about it at the time. And there was some sort of disconnect, some distance between you guys. So group 3, if you're ending the reading here, please comment below. Let me know how you feel like this lines up with your person. and your impression of them based on the last time you all saw each other. And if you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel, hit the bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading. For any of the rest of you that want a continuation of this message, head on over to my YouTube memberships, where we're going to now transition into the next part of the reading and take a look at your person's next actions toward you. So I will see some of you over there. Bye.